As an organization, you need to know who has access to what, each user's level of access, and if the access is appropriate and needed. Access review campaigns are a chance to systematically review and update user access. Running regular access review campaigns also helps you to achieve compliance with security standards and audit requirements. Let's take a look at how to create an access review campaign inside of Conductor1. First thing you're going to do is create a new campaign. So you're going to go to Govern and click Campaigns. A list of all campaigns created by your organization is shown. 2, go click Create, and this is where we're going to fill out the form providing the following types of information. So we'll give it a campaign name, in this tech, InnoTech AWS Compliance Review. We can give it a description. This is what the campaign entails and any directions you want to deliver to reviewers. See, the campaign owner is who will manage creating the campaign and the access review tasks within the campaign. Target completion date, scheduled end date for the campaign. Review policy. So the campaign's default review policy. You'll be able to review and change the policy to be used for review of individual resources later in the campaign creation process. So now you click Continue. And step 2 is you're going to build a list of resources for your campaign so you can review. Here's a couple tips about what these filters can do. App, where you can look up things such as Okta, GitHub, Datadog, or AWS. Resource type such as group, project, team, credential, or repository. And risk level, which is set on an entitlements details tab in the attributes section. Use the check boxes at the right of the screen to select the resources you want to review in the campaign, and the count of selected entitlement updates as you add or remove resources. The entitlements column shows the individual permissions on each resource. The number attached to each entitlement is the number of user accounts that are currently granted to that entitlement. When you've selected all the resources you want, you can click Add to Campaign. This is where you can fine-tune and validate your campaign. So on the Configuration tab, this is where we can review and make any edits needed to the campaign's details. And if you'd like to add a Slack channel for communication about this campaign, click Add to Slack Channel, and then you could create that channel. Go ahead and add that channel. And on the Scope tab, you can make further adjustments to the scope of your campaign. So we can set campaign parameters. In here, we're clicking User Status and is active. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then if we want to review resource selections, we can click Edit Resource Selection to return to the previous page and adjust your campaign selections. If you want to adjust entitlements and their policies, click Edit Scope to make changes to the entitlements in scope or the entitlements policies if needed. Use the checkboxes to remove entitlements from the campaign and click Change Policy to update the new review policy to be used for an entitlement. Go ahead and cancel out of this. We're not going to make any changes right now. And additionally, you can reset policies to their defaults easily by clicking the 3 dots, and you'll be able to click Reset Policy. So a good note is to know that entitlements inherit their policies from 1, the entitlements configuration, 2, the application's configuration, and 3, the campaign's configuration. So if a policy is set on the entitlement or the application, those selections will overrule the policy you set for the campaign. But any changes you make on the Edit Scope screen overrule an inherent configuration. If you want to validate the scope to see a preview of the access reviews that will be included in the campaign, you can click here, and you can continue to edit and validate until you're satisfied. Next, you're ready to prepare the campaign. Go ahead and click Prepare Campaign. And what this does, it generates the individual access review task, but does not launch the campaign. So just a reminder, be patient because depending on the size of the campaign, preparing it might take several minutes. So review the campaign's details, make any additional changes in the Configuration tab, and then you're all but ready to start the campaign. So when you're ready, click Start Campaign and select whether Conductor1 should send out campaign kickoff notifications to the users who are assigned the access reviews in the campaign. Once we're ready, click Start Campaign, and that's it. Your access review campaign is underway.